And then I talk about booking a call with me. Step 6, buying domains. Right, so in order for us to begin our outreach strategy, which is going to be cold email, we're going to need a lot of tools to do that. So I'm going to be breaking down these tools just now. I don't really need to add commentary to a lot of this, but I do for the sake of just adding it for the blog post, but whether or not. So you're going to need domains for this. Ideally, you're going to want to be using Google domains. You don't want to be buying it from GoDaddy, Namecheap. Why? Because I don't have the time to explain to you the interconnecting complexities of email security, MX records, DKIM security, all of that crap. Listen, if you want validated, highest probability of getting your emails in the correct inbox with the least amount of headaches, understanding programming language and networking stuff, just buy from Google domains. That's it. It'll automatically pre-fill and pre-populate all the information that you care about, even if you don't realize you should be caring about it. If you care about getting your emails from A to B and actually getting them in the primary inbox so that they get a ding on their phone, just buy from Google domains if you're looking for email outreach. At that point, you're going to need to buy a couple of domains because it's the domain that gets blacklisted, not the inbox. You could have one domain with 100 inboxes. If one of those inboxes hit a honey trap or gets marked as spam or your domain gets blacklisted, it won't matter because it's all connected to that one domain. So one domain, one email. That's all you need to worry about. The more domains that you have, the more emails you can send per day. It's that simple. So what kind of domains are you thinking of? Well, the name has to be loosely connected to your primary master domain. So if your primary domain is called georgetalks.com, then a example domain could be georgetalks.io or georgetalksstuff.com. You just want to be changing the TLD, the part at the end initially, or just be working around. Does that matter? Well, people don't care. Just think back to the salesman analogy knocking on the door. Do you care if that person's wearing a suit or a football strip if they can get the results that they've deemed to you? You really don't care. It's the same with email domains. People don't care. If you can get the result and pierce through all the noise, that's all that people are going to be caring about. So you're going to be buying some domains. Buy a couple, buy 5, buy 10, doesn't really matter, depending upon your budgets and your speed here. Just buy a couple. Just buy one just to play around with this for now. Redirect all of your domains to a primary domain, target domain. So I would have all of my George Talks related domains all feeding through forwarder addresses to a master inbox in my George Talks so that any responses would all go to that domain. Create one inbox per domain. Pretty simple stuff. Here I'm talking about how you can add more of a logical framework for every email, because you need to understand Google ain't stupid. Every email is created with purpose, and from Google's perspective, it's for a human being to utilize the internet in a more interactive manner, to communicate with their peers. A real email is on multiple lists. It's subscribed to services. It has a Facebook account. It has a LinkedIn account. It's subscribed to menshealth.com. It's used to log in, to get login information. It's used for real live stuff. If you want your inbox to perform at its peak optimization, it needs to look like it's a real inbox. It can't just be a shill email. It can't just be a clone email. Just send shit. Google knows this. Take the time to fill out the profile completely. Add an image, add an address, add all of this stuff. It doesn't have to be real, but it's got to be real enough to be ignored. Carry on. A couple more steps here. Go through it all. Add those domains to the email warming up software. If you so want to add those particular email parameters yourself, do that now. Or this is why you go down the G Suite route through Google. So you buy a domain from Google Domains and you buy a G Suite account and you connect that domain to G Suite, and all of this stuff will be connected through for you. You don't have to add all this extra kind of crap because you're a mass account on Gmail, on Google. Why Google? Because we use Gmail. Gmail is the behemoth, the monster. You're gonna want to do this. It costs you $4 a month. Do it. Set up the two-factor authorization. Copy password. Set up the forwarding. Yeah. Wait 10 to 14 days. Use time productively. Yeah, book a phone call with me once you're waiting for that week, 2 weeks. Then you're going to be sending 10 to 20 emails per domain, and gradually increase that to 30 to 40 emails per day. That's going to be it. That's going to be your initial warming up strategy.